Oh, good for you.
You got it, dude. Woogie, woogie, woogie. Alright. Da Vinci. Da Vinci? Da Vinci! I need to open Audacity, fuck. Audacity. Also, should probably set up Audacity. We're going to need it. There we go. Alright, that can go in there. So now, we're back to doing this, and we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish, and then I don't know what just happened. So yeah, we're almost to like DLC speculation, and then I also have these clips that I can use for stuff. I forget where. I'll come back to that. It'll be fun. So so I think we're just going through the list of bugs. So we do the Grey Root quest because it's a part of the it does eventually get us the does get us a crest, so we have to go do it. Talk to Pavo to find where Yarnaby? I think that's the name, Yarnaby. Talk to Bellholm. Fuck Bellholm so we can actually talk to Yarnaby. What are we doing over here? I know there's like something over here that we have to go get, but get the steel spines from two guys whose name I forget already. I think it's Benji and let me go look this up. Benji and Krull. Yeah, Krull. C-R-U-L-L, Krull. Get steel spikes from Benji and Krull's place. They're now dead. Sorry to inform you of this. And then it's time for the fucking animated abortion. Like, that's more or less what it is. And that's the joke everyone's been making. Alright, so, Grey Root, talk to Pavo, talk to Yarnaby. Go get the spines from Benji and Krull, and then it's time for, well, the abortion. Here, have the abortion. Here, have the abortion scene. Something like that. Well, after that horse shit of a boss, let's go find Grey Root again, because we need to get the crest from Grey Root, so it's required for 100%. So we get infected, we go to Pavo, Pavo tells us where, roughly, Yarnaby, who is the doctor who got kicked out of Bellheart, is. Go to Bellheart, no, go to Yarnaby. Yarnaby sends us on a quest to go get some spikes from where Benji and Krull were. They're dead now, I'm sorry to inform you of this. It's back to Yarnaby to just, well, get an abortion. That's what this basically is. Here, watch the animation. Oh. You ever have your eyelid, like, kind of fold? It just feels weird. Also, alright, I'll do this first. Well, after that whole shit of a boss, let's go find Grey Root again, because we need to get the crest from Grey Root, so it's required for 100%. So we get him. Horse afro. So we get infected, we go to Pavo. Pavo tells us where roughly Yarnaby, who is the doctor who got kicked out of Belhart, is. Go to Belhart. No, go to Yarnaby. No, go to Yarnaby. Me being unable to speak. Me being able to edit my fucking shit I said so it's not as stupid. Go to Yarnaby. Yarnaby sends us on a quest to go get some spikes from where Benji and Kroll were. They're dead now, I'm sorry to inform you of this. It's back. Inform you of this. It's back to Yarnaby to just, Yarnaby to just, well, get an abortion. That's what this basically is. Here, watch the animation. Let me do something here. Blah, blah, blah. Well, after that whole shit of a boss, let's go find Greyroot again. I don't know if that sounds any different, but I'm still just going to export it. I've been trying to figure out how to make this shit sound better. First thing, I need a fucking windsock or whatever, a cover for the microphone. I'll deal with that later though. Export audio. Yarnaby. Spelled wrong. Browse. Silk Song. Audio. Save. It's going to be at the end of the folder anyways, but let me open the folder. Silk Song. Audio. Alright. Export. Should have exported. There you go, all the way down the bottom. There it is, Yarnaby. There we go, Yarnaby. Well, after that whole shit of a boss, let's go find Greyroot again, because we need to get the crest from Greyroot, so it's required for 100%. So we get infected, we go into Pavo. Infected. So we get him. Infected. We go to Pavo. Infected. We go to Pavo tells us where roughly Yarnaby, who's the doctor who got kicked out of Belhart, is. Go to Yarnaby. Alright, yeah. Like I said, Yarnaby sends us a request to go get some spikes from where Benji spikes from where Benji and Kroll were. They're dead now, sorry to inform you of this. It's back to Yarnaby to just, well, get an abortion. That's what this basically is. Here, watch the animation. How did that not? Oh, it's probably aligned my, that's why. There we go. Yeah, we just have a different problem. There we go. X. Put that down, place that over there, Control V, there we go. And that's how Hornet got back out of the abortion. That's so terrible. Alright, next part here. What's up here? Lady, so you live still. This is good. I felt the conflict commence. Eva. Follow the crest of the hunter. Then we bind her and we get Silk Song. What do we do in the meantime? I think it's mainly just going around try and find enemies for the journal. I believe that's what we're doing. No, I'm doing memory locket hunting. That's what's going on. Do. Just some random bits and points. The fact that 3 of these are on the map just shows. Alright, this is... How long is this section? Oh, that was like half an hour. Jeez. And then we spend half an hour doing memory locket hunting, so we can unlock the stuff with Ava. Speaking of the stuff with Ava. Yeah, that works. Something like that. And after getting the Witch's Crest, we just go around Farloom looking for memory lockets so we can unlock everything with Ava when the time comes. Speaking of the time coming, here it is. And after getting the Witch's Crest, we just go around Farloom looking for memory lockets so we can unlock everything with Ava when the time comes. Speaking of the time coming, here it is. Yep, that worked. And I even need the smash cuts there. Export. Ava. Eva. Ava. Ova. Ova. And after getting the Witch's Crest, we just go... Why did I do that? That's not... I'm looking for memory lockets so we can... And then we got Silph Song? Silph Song. Drink silk while resting on a bench. Alright, and then after that... What in the fuck here? Hey, you're back.
Greetings, Seth. It is a welcome surprise to see you here amongst these festivities.
Yeah, that's meeting Seth again. Alright. Mr. Mushroom 1, 2, 3, or talking to the seamstress 3, 4, 5, 6, and all the way up here 7. And now it's time for the Mr. Mushroom side quest, where we find him in all of his little locations, including the top of the world. Here's a smash cut of us getting to the top of the world. And then Mr. Mushroom's final words.
Oh, okay, do that. Holy fucking shit, I hate it here. Crazy, how this shit goes wrong. Long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know many joys upon the path. And away he goes. Wish granted. Now it's my turn to go up here. Huh? Okay, it was like, wait up. Skrill. Okay, it was like, wait a minute.
Wait a fucking minute. Alright. And now it's time for the Mr. Mushroom quest. And now that we have the Sylph song from Ava, it's time for the Mr. Mushroom quest, which involves finding him in all his little locations scattered across Farloom, talking to him and such, including the top of the world. Here's another smash cut of my failures trying to climb the current equivalent of the Path of Pain. I'm pretty sure Team Cherry has worse. Cooking up. Oh, God. This isn't the Path of Pain. There are no saw blades. Where are the saw blades? And now that we have the Sylph song from Ava, it's time for the Mr. Mushroom quest, which involves finding him in all his little locations scattered across Farloom, talking to him and such, including the top of the world. Including the top of the world. Here's another smash cut. Here's another smash cut of my failures trying to climb the current equivalent of the Path of Pain. I'm pretty sure Team Cherry has worse. Cooking up. Oh, God. Da 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 da. Da na na na. Alright, file. Export. Oh, Mr. Mushroom. Mr. Mushroom, he doesn't just look like a dick, he is one. So what I should do is... That's the seamstress, Mr. Mushroom. Mr. Mushroom, Mr. Mushroom, Mr. Mushroom, and then find... So this is the bench. So that's the starting point. So what I'm going to do... Bring this down. Whoa, don't do that. Don't go to the right. Alright. That part's going to be annoying. And now that we have the Sylph song from Ava, it's time. Okay, so I believe there's 6. So, like, we're at 1236. This goes to 30. Alright, so... There it is. Alright. Not evenly spaced, but eh. And now that we have the Sylph song, maybe it's time for the Mr. Mushroom quest, which involves finding him in all his little locations scattered across Farloom, talking to him and such, including the top of the world. There's another smash cut of my failures trying to climb the current equivalent of the Path of Pain. I'm pretty sure Team Cherry has worse. Cooking up. Oh, God. Alright, Control X. Grab these, move them down. Grab this, put it back. Adding hotkeys. The blade tool. So let's see. Might as well help. Damn it. Damn it.
There's enough low. We'll have to use a sim to get up here anyways. So thinking not that useful. You done that? I know it.
Nope.
I just want to be able to heal, but no. It's bad conversation. Game also requires silk for some damn reason. Can't do that. I wish this would just let you crawl up it. Oh no. Just fall here. I go in, for sure. Yeah. Where heal? Alright, there's. Like, if I just had a slot to heal up here, I'd all remember. Healing. Okay. Why? Why are you here? What? Oh, that's something. See that? She's a bear side. Don't turn around.
This didn't cut.
And
Sorry, my brain fucking. Just watching this back is just giving me annoyance.
yeah, that's fine. Send it back down.
Here's what I'm gonna do for a bit of sanity's sake. So we know how far away we are from being done with the smash cut of fails.
That's just so much. Yeah.
My hand wasn't on the keyboard.
Okay.
Hey. Hey.
She's in prison for
Go. What? No. Fucking hell. You can tell how upset I am.
I'm not allowed to just heal. Boy, sit this battle on the... Okay.
Right.
Because I'm not allowed to just heal. Really? No, it's not. I really realized what I did. Hello? I probably just ran out of milk because it didn't recharge. Hello? I hate this part because it's moving fucking platforms that damage you. Yeah. Oh. Hello? Why? Yeah.
Put these back together.
Why?
There is some latent code in the game that's causing it to fucking do the parachute when it should be double jump.
Yeah. Or when I'm trying to attack. No, that's not the game, that's Steam. Right, I have the same issue with Hollow Knight. Because my controller, for some reason, refuses X. It like flips X and A and Y and B. So I have to use the Steam inputs, and occasionally it doesn't work. Hello. Hello. I want. No, why? Why? Fucking shit, man.
This part here is just especially annoying.
Damage.
Or take damage. This part here, the part with the little guys moving back and forth is especially annoying due to the fact that they don't. They're on a cycle. And it's just annoying to try and match the cycle. You can't even see the whole system. And then I totally feel like this gap right here between the little guy, the platform guy, and spikes is just too tight. Maybe remove the spikes on the bottom and just make it a head hitter.
The worst part about those guys is that because they're in a different horizontal distance room, so they're like in a funnel, they move at different rates, so they get out of sync, so it can just be so worse fuck. Now I'm back at the bottom again, I'm just gonna heal.
Come on. There we go. I'm just not hitting the button hard enough.
Yeah.
Nope, nope. Nope.
Fuck, why? Okay. Correct, yeah. No, wait, I'll do it. You think where you are. And see? I get to make no progress. In there. Something up here. Where? What is? Where should I do? How do you say it? Then, have you done it?
Then
I do that. Then I do that.
yeah, but that's too high.
Let's go back down and heal.
If I'm going to be able to, because my dash doesn't want to work out all the time. Yeah, and it got boost. Oh, too
Fucking high. Yeah, I'm doing it too high because, like I said, the gravity and pulling.
the
That's right.
or accelerative. That's
Something for sure. I just.
yapping. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yep.
You know, look glad without going all the way to the
Top. There we go. Yeah, so you don't do much. You don't have to I'm on the bicycle. That's your ass.
Wait, no.
Watch it, put spikes right fucking there.
More healing, more yapping.
That was stupid. It's
Oh. Yeah, who's... Oh, too high.
Yep. Pause, please. I'll hit you. I'll fight you. God, look at me.
And we did it. A room marker. There's probably a good point for that. Alright. Zoom out. Just enough. Just go this way. Maybe I could have zoomed out more. Here we go. This should be it. Yeah.
The Razor Team's area has worse cooking up. Oh, God.
Oh. Thought something was weird. And there's this. There we go. So, what? God, this video is 2 hours long. It's official! It's 2 hours long. So, the Lost Lace fight and, some other shit too.
Holy fucking shit, I hate it here. Come up here right fucking now, you asshole. You have to save for yourself.
You have to save for yourself. Alright, so explore the surface, get the fast track back up. Go, make sure...
Just click the menu and that'll get us back to that bench a lot quicker and a lot less...
One.
Fucking... There we go.
Well, I'm trying to, because I know I went back and killed the enemy because I needed it for the Hunter's Journal I want. Go back for the Hunter Journal entry. Break time. Rosary grinding? Yeah, so we go to the Forge Daughter, realize we don't have enough money, rosary grind. Try to rosary grind for a bit. That was a bad place to... There we go, that's better. Rosary grind for a bit. Rosary grind until we can buy out the Forge Daughter. Go to the 12th Architect to see how much money we need. And then allow us to take a quick stroll over to the Flea Caravan. One more time. Hey, you're back.
Greetings, Seth. It is a welcome surprise to see you here amongst these festivities. Oh, hello. Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end to those icky swamps below. How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly revelers. They said I could be a flea here with them, so of course I agreed. Seems a good place as I need to call home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? And now for a quick view of his impossible stores. Ta-da, have fun doing that, because I'm not. Just have my regular job.
Because I'm not. This is foreshadowing. That was foreshadowing. The final 4 percentages are. I just gotta get over there. Works. I actually buy out the Architect? You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. So go back. After exploring the surface, go back to get the journal entry for those platform guys. Go to the Forge Daughter to see how much money we need. Grind. Buy out the Forge Daughter. Grind money so we can buy out the Forge Daughter. And then go to the 12th Architect to see how much money we need for her. And then talk to Seth over at the Flea Festival. Well, after finally making it to the surface and fucking around up here, there's some lore and some bugs you need to kill for the journal entry. There's also the journal entry we go back for. You know, those platforms, they're bugs. They count. You gotta kill them too. From there, we go over to the Forge Daughter because, well, we need to buy every tool, you know? See how much money we need. Go grind for the money. Buy the stuff. Then go over to the 12th Architect to do the same thing. But before grinding for the money we need for her, go talk to Seth over in the Flea Festival. Well, after finally making it to the surface and fucking around up here, there's some lore and some bugs you need to kill for the journal entry. The journal entry. There's also the journal entry we go back for, you know, those platforms. You're just casually peeking the microphone. You know, those platforms, they're bugs. They count. You gotta kill them too. From there, we go over to the Forge Daughter because, well, we need to buy every tool, you know? Ugh. See how much money we need, go grind for the money, buy the stuff, and then go over to the 12, you know? See how much money we need. Look. And then go over to the 12th Architect to do the same thing, but before grinding for the money we need for her, go talk to Seth. File, export audio. Let's call it buyout. Oop. Oh, that's not aligned. Well, after finally making it to the surface and fucking around up here, there's some lore and bugs you need to kill for the bug journal entry. That's the journal entry. Back for, you know, those. That's a bit too zoomed in. There we go. That's those platforms. They count. You gotta kill them too. We go over to the Forge Dogs because, well, we need to buy every tool, you know? See how much money we need. Go grind. Go grind for money. Buy the stuff. They go to the 12 hours. Do the same thing, but before go grinding for the money we need for her, go talk to Seth over in the Flea Festival. Sprout some wings, eh? Yeah. And now for a quick view of his impossible scores. Ta-da! Have fun doing that, because I'm not. And that was a fucking lie. Anyways. Yeah, I think this is craft metal hunting. In addition to money, we needed craft metal for the 12th Architect. I think I'm missing something. Hold on, let me try something here, because I feel like I'm missing... Okay, I'm not missing much. Okay, that's why. That's not a walk-up. I was confusing myself. That's why. That's not a walk-up. That is a after buying everything. Stop.
It's done, miss. I fitted the shell shield.
Alright, so yeah, a lot of this is just lore. Alright. God, this is a 2-hour long video. It's over 2 hours long. Fuck. Act 3, Part 2? How long are the other acts? How long? I want to check to see how long. Okay, this is an hour. How long was Act 1, the Act 1 video? That may have also not... That was an hour and a half. I don't think it was actually at the end for Act 2. No, I was halfway through. Also 2 hours. Yeah, no, this is fine. Fuck it. I don't need to be splitting shit up. Besides just the natural acts of Silk Song. Excuse me. So... that's foreshadowing for later, because, well, why not? Me blatantly lying again. Anyways, in addition to rosaries, we also need craft metals, so we go searching for whatever craft metal we're missing. I think we found it on the second one we went to from the wiki list. And then it's grinding. And then we come back the next day. Well, not next day, 2 days later. Next stream day. Buy all the stuff out. And then it's time to actually progress the story. So here, have the story. Me blatantly lying again. Anyways, in addition to rosaries, we also need craft metals, so we go searching for whatever craft metal we're missing. I think we found it on the second one we went to. Ugh. So I do need to yap later. Why am I talking about? And one we went to from the wiki list, and then it's grinding. Are you just having probably ADHD if I had to guess? Maybe if you had to guess, you're not diagnosed? No. This is America. Who goes to the doctor? List, and then it's grinding, and then we come back. Grinding, and then we come back the next day. Well, not next day, 2 days later. Next stream day. Instead of saying going to the doctor in this economy with America, it's going to the doctor in this country. Days later, next stream day. Buy all the stuff out. And then it's time to actually progress the story. So here, have the story. File. Export. Call it red memory, because that's where this ends up. Also should do that right there. Me blatantly lying again. Anyways, in addition to rosaries, we also need craft. In addition, so we go searching for whatever craft metal we're missing. I think we found it on the second one we went to from the wiki list, and then it's grinding. And then it's grinding, and then we come back. That's probably a better visual. And then it's grinding, and then we come back. The next day, well, not next day, 2 days later, next stream day. Buy all the stuff out, and then it's time to actually progress the story. So here, have the story. What's this? An unexpected high, you're holding, old one. We can guess. Source. What's this? An unexpected high, you're holding, old one. We can guess to the source, though we believe it long gone from these lands. The heart of a graceful lord. In its taking, I was able to witness his caves and kingdom as they flourished. A stunning sight, unique, all gone, lost to the pale monarch, and the system to keep her caged. It is time, shamans. I have the hearts, enough as requested, enough to build your spell, yes? Aye, we're ready, still. It's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such a few shall ever know, I am all about to burn for Farloom's saving. I'll warn you, old one. This first part might not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there. Deep as needed.
Now you all need to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the dais and we'll begin. I assume this is the dais. Oh boy, nap time.
I should probably unmute the game.
Jesus. Well, that was traumatic. Red memory, okay. And to answer your question, it's not a phone, but it is a webcam. It can just... It's using AI, some type of AI to... Local AI, to just pick out hands and shit, and that's how it works.
I don't know if Waro is actually...
That's a cliff.
But, like, people just label shit AI now, so it's like, what is and isn't AI? What's just an algorithm and what's not?
Interesting.
Anyway, look at little baby Hornet. It's little baby Hornet. Little baby Hornet. Little baby Hornet. Just let that play for however long. How long did this section take? 5:50, so just call that 6. That took 12 minutes. What I may do is cut out the transport section.
Jesus. Well, that was traumatic. Red memory, okay.
Like, because a lot of this is actually just running around. It's not hyper important.
And I grew up. It's starting to look very familiar. Welcome to Geek Nest. That's broken, never mind.
We'll leave that in because it's just a short walk up to here. And we're just Hornet and we waka waka waka. Shave some time here with just the... Such a weird sound.
Oh god, I'm in PTSD from that fucking thing. I don't want to do the path of pain again. Of course I just fucked that up. Oh. Step on. Alas, spider's child. For always you will.
Objective updated. Alright, well, that cut out 5 minutes. That's something, I guess. What I could probably do right now is just get rid of that. Then this should all just be the Lost Lace fight. Yep, Lost Lace, and then this. Yeah, Grandmother Silk Run. And then us doing this.
I gotta hit a button. Oh, there's anyways. Now let's talk to our guy over here. Wow, brilliant. In all these fine games, you have matched my scores and more. What wonder to be here and able to witness a display of such profound talent. That's your scores proved an immense challenge set.
Chop that right there.
Yep. Wow, brilliant. In all these fine games, you have matched my scores and more. What wonder to be here and able to witness a display of such profound talent. That's your scores proved an immense challenge set. And yet, you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. Oh, you flatter me, but yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning.
I'll come back to that. So, everything's set into place. Now all that's left to do is talk to Ballo, go down, and fight the final boss. That'll work. And with that, everything is in place, and there's only one thing left to do. Go talk to Ballo, descend into the abyss, and go fight the final boss. That works. Says ads are soon. Fair warning. With that, everything is in place, and there's only one thing left to do. Go talk to Ballo, descend into the abyss, and go fight the final boss. Me and my S's. I tried fixing that, didn't work. Export. Call it. Do I have anything called descend? No, I do not. And just throw that there. Cut that. And just. I do not know what just happened. I don't know why I'm all the way over here. There we go. That's better. We just cut that, move that down, Control V, and then it's time to talk to Ballo.
Lost lace.
There it is. Yeah, pee it. What was that? Oh, I'm in. There we go. Ugh. Back to Da Vinci. Alright, so we have the Lost Lace fight. So let's... Lost Lace. Alright, let us see here. How many tries this actually took? I need to grab all my deaths. I need to grab all my deaths. Damn. Okay. I got too close. But we got closer that time. Fuck. Oh, that's the Windows key. Described. That's my bad. Nope, that's not it. It's like, oh, is this the run? No, it's not. This is a break halfway through a fight. No, I died.
The movement button, it's not moving. It's not moving, mate.
You complaining about my controller again? Oh, this is the last fight. Okay, where's the start? Going right about there.
Here's my body. Okay, thank you.
Alright, let's see. How many tries does that actually take? So this is the intro, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky number 7.
We gotta hit credits. Yeah, I think it's game by teacher. So, while we're talking about that ending right there.
What the hell happened here? That was weird. Alright. So we just need... So we're on 7 and we just need to, I know why that happened. It's just how Da Vinci works. So it took us 7 and now I need to pull up notes. Notepad. Notepad. Yeah, right. That's... Okay, yeah, that has a file. Okay, that's fine to delete. Not delete, but close. Alright, Lost Lace fight.
Here's my body. Okay, thank you.
Fucking tentacle slash. Mid-range tentacle slash. She has a warp. She'll warp and midair jumps tentacle wobble. Midair. Still got that jump spin attack. She will dash at you. Dash with damage behind her. Still parries. That was just weird. Teleports behind you into a 3/ ending in tentacles. It's tactical. I mean tentacles. Yeah, both flavors of parry. That was a... And that dash of hers can be a singular or triple, maybe even double. I'm not sure. But that was definitely triple. That was me being bad. Also, just a regular 3/.
For some reason, I'm not attacking out of my dash.
That's how it goes for a little bit.
God, can you stop the parries? I gotta read that. Why did I not read that as... That's what I don't have the emergency heal, but I'd rather just reset.
Oh, that wasn't even the fight. So that took 8. Seriously, should have known that, boy. So that took. I don't have the emergency heal, but I'd rather just reset. That took 8, not 7. 8. Fight's still the same, though. Just trying to see if I notice any different attacks. I don't think there are any at this point. This has to be a good amount lower. And before this is another fail state. I do like the neat detail that when she's staggered, she loses some of the void goop on her. So, stage 2, 1300. My caps lock turned on. Fat fingered that. Tentacles from the floor. They're spaced. Sawblade fountain type deal. Spews blobs that turn to saw blades on floor.
Hello? Why did it go right there? I forgot about that.
I think she has one more. Yeah, portal summon for aimed projectiles. Triple, because I believe it's triple. Portal summon for aimed projectiles. May also not even be the fight, but
I'm thinking about the fucking pool series behind. I'll just look at that.
oh yeah, and her warp has a new tentacle. Warps have tentacles now.
I'm thinking about the fucking pool series behind. Yeah.
Stage 3. Stage 3 at about 900 health. Health, grandmother falls. So now, void waves, which hard to dodge. Void waves were hard for me to dodge. Right.
I know, just fighting the final boss of so that's the fuck.
Other than anything new, I think it's just faster.
Team Cherry, I can't see when you put shit in the foreground the same color as the character I'm fighting.
Team Cherry, Eric. Like, literally, you know what? I'm mentioning that. The only other...
Team Cherry, I can't see when you put shit in the foreground the same color as the character I'm fighting.
So yeah, they come on occasion. They're just annoying to dodge. Oh, she still does have the, she still has the, Star Sparkle, AoE attack.
Record.
All hail the dice.
Gosh. Stop with your magic bullshit. Oh, thank God. We did it. Fuck.
Hard to dodge. Star Sparkle, AoE attack. Other than that, it's all just faster. Alright. Now to record all this audio. Move this over here, move this over here, so it's like in front of me, so I'm not looking to the side like, huh? Ah, Lost Lace. Did I like Lost Lace better than the first Sinner, Carmelita? No, she fits between Carmelita and the first Sinner. First Sinner is still my favorite. Anyways, her attacks, she has the mid-range tentacle slash at you. It's not that hard to dodge. I think she usually does it when you're out of range of it, which is weird. She'll also warp and try to do the same thing, just mid-air. She has her standard jump slash attack she's had since the first fight. She does have a dash. and that does leave a trail behind her that will damage you, and she sometimes does it once, sometimes does it 3 times. She also still parries, both in the air and on the ground, so there's that. She'll teleport behind you into a 3/, you know, the standard Hollow Knight 3/, but it ends in tentacles. She also has a regular 3/. At around 1300 health, stage 2 starts and tentacles can spawn from the floor. They're spaced out so you have room, so that's good. She'll spew blobs into the air in stage 2 as well, and once those hit the floor, they turn to the saw blades you see from, like, fighting the void masses, you know? Because it's like, the game is smart, and it introduces these things before you fight the actual boss. She'll also summon portals that will shoot the void mass projectiles at you. They're aimed at you, by the way, so be aware of that. Also, when she warps around now, those also spawn tentacles, which is great. And then stage 3 happens around 900 health. Grandmother Silk falls, so now the cocoon is collapsing. So now Void can spew in waves from the sides. And I found it hard to dodge just because of how high you needed to go and the airtime you technically needed. In stage 3, she also still has her Sparkle AoE attack. It's very telegraphed, so it's fairly easy to dodge. Hooray. Other than that, stage 3 is just faster. The only other thing I will say, there's a fountain on the left side of the screen. And when you go over there, it's in the foreground, so she can stand in it, and you can't really see her, so if she's trying to do something, it's a bit hard to read what she's going to do. God damn it, Team Cherry, just let me turn off foreground objects and maybe some background objects. Anyways, enjoy the fight, the ending, and I'll come back. How the fuck did you say? Move this over there, move there, over there, here, there, move, hinga-dinga, fingerlingen. Yeah, sounds about right of how I talk. Ugh. This and that and this. Lost Lace. Did I like Lost Lace better than the first Sinner, Carmelita? Fucking get this pause out of here. Carmelita. No, she fits between Carmelita and the first. Brain just shutting down, trying to speak right there. First Sinner. Carmelita and First Sinner. First Sinner is still my favorite. Which makes Lost Lace my second favorite. Like, as much as I like the Clockwork Dancers, Team Cherry cooked. And they cooked hard. Favorite. Anyways, her attacks, Team Cherry cooked so hard, they put Gordon Ramsay to shame. Her attacks, she has the mid-range tentacle slash at you. It's not that hard to dodge. I think she usually does it when you're out of range of it, which is weird. She'll also warp and try to do the same thing, just mid-air. She has her standard jump slash attack she's had since the first fight. Cooked but not burnt. Sounds like my cooking. You don't cook. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Fight. She does have a dash. And that does leave a trail behind her that will damage you, and she sometimes does it once, sometimes does it 3 times. She also still parries. Like I said, the one bad part about editing my own audio and cutting out my own breaths, I've started to notice it in YouTube videos I watch. Just like, oh god damn it, I can hear them breathing. And she also still parries, both in the air. Technically, I think I can have Da Vinci. Not voice isolation. I know there's I think there's a, I think there's something I could do. Maybe it's in the transcript somewhere. I forget how. I don't really care. Parries. Stop. God damn it. I wish I could just disable looping entirely in Audacity, because I accidentally clicked and dragged and that started a loop section. Sorry. Parries, both in the air and on the ground. So, there's that. Great way to get an air sound effect, though. Cutting things here and there. So there's that. She'll teleport behind you into a 3/, you know, the standard Hollow Knight 3/, but it ends in tentacles. What do you mean it ends in tentacles? That does not sound wholesome at all. 3/, but it ends in tentacles. She also has a regular 3/ at around at around 1300 health. Stage 2. Stage 2 starts and tentacles can spawn from the floor. Oh boy, floor tentacles. That sounds horrifying. They're spaced out so you have room, so that's good. That's good. Thumbs up. Good. She'll spew blobs into the air in stage 2 as well, and once those hit the floor, they turn to the saw blades you see from, like, fighting the void masses. Actually, that was more Lost Garmin, but whatever. Close enough. Fighting the void masses, you know, because it's like the game is smart and it introduces these things before you fight the actual boss. Boss. She'll also summon portals that will shoot the void mass projectiles at mass projectiles at you. They're aimed at you, by the way, so be aware of that. No. When you said shot at me, I thought it was in my general direction, not directly trained on me. That. Also, when she warps around now, those also spawn tentacles. When she warps around now, those also spawn tentacles, which is great. Great. Just great. Why is Tony the Tiger here? Shut up. And then stage 3 happens around 900 health. Grandmother Silk falls, so now the cocoon is collapsing. So now Void can spew in wave. So now. Me heading to listen to myself. It's like, why do you do this? Why not? Another marriage with my time, really. In waves from the sides, and I found it hard to dodge just because of how high you needed to go and the airtime you technically needed. In stage 3, she also still has her spark. Sparkle AoE attack. It's very telegram. What do you mean telegram? Nobody uses telegram unless they're committing crimes, right? No, that's don't you know what a telegram originally was? It was something before that. Oh god, it's very telegraph, so it's fairly easy to dodge. Hooray! Hooray. Other than that, stage 3 is just faster. The only other thing I will say, there's a fountain on the left side of the screen. And when you go over there, it's in the foreground, so she can stand in it, and you can't... one of my big problems with, Hollow Knight's Pantheon was the visual clutter. It was like as small and like probably non-distracting it is to some people, it was just annoying to me at times. So it just made it harder. Can you?
So she
Thank
can
you.
stand in it, and you can't really see her. So if she's trying to do something, it's a bit hard to read what she's going to do. God damn it, Team Cherry, just let me turn off foreground objects and maybe some background objects. Anyways. Anyways. Background objects. Enjoy the fight, the ending, and I'll come back.
Right, split clip, backspace, file, export, lost, lace, exporting, throw that over there, grab this, go here, no, go here, lost lace. Lace.
I like lost lace better than the Crusader Carmelita. No, she fits between Carmelita and Crusader.
No, I realized I forgot to say how many tries this took. People can count, fuck it. 11. Well, not even close, but I'll take it. I do not care. It's done, that's all I care about. Right, because I was yapping about something. Credits? Yeah, I think it's, yep, game by Team Cherry. So, why I'm gonna cut off this, because that leads me into talking about my theories I had, and I don't want to yak about that in here. We want to talk about potential DLCs. Leave the lore to, like, Mossbag and people who actually know what they're talking about. I don't. And with that, let's roll into the Cursed Grandmother Silk fight, which isn't very much different. It's just harder because you can't heal. That's about it. That's literally. Oh wait, I thought this was one shot.
There's.
See, I just. Okay, so it was two shot. What the heck? That's weird. Guess these weren't linked. There we go. Alright. And then I can yap about my, theories and shit. What the hell? Yeah, I think... The fucking, when I tried to change screens because I was in the wrong interface, I fucked some shit up here.
Thank you, sir. I shall keep it close. May you rest in peace, good sir.
The trend is I'll probably cut out my own voice here, because I don't need to be, Come back to that when it's time. That'll be in a bit. But right now, record a short bit of audio for this. Also, here's the fight we eventually did with the cursed and for fucking brain is soup. Also, here's the fight with Grandmother Silk while we're cursed because I wanted to get that ending, and we did, so here's that. I forgot to mention that it's not that much harder. Oh yeah, we also did the Grandmother Silk fight while cursed. It's not that much harder, you just can't heal, which I find annoying, but it's not that bad in total. Anyways, enjoy. Oh yeah, we also did the Grandmother Silk fight while cursed. It's not that much harder, you just can't heal, which I find annoying, but it's not that bad in total. Anyways, enjoy. I'll cut out the and enjoy. File, export, cursed mother. Export. There we go. So now for this, I am going to have to yap for a while. And then I'm going to also need fucking visuals. I will worry about visuals when when going over the audios. Alright, so what I want to do here is talk about the potentials for DLC. And how many DLCs does Hollow Knight have again? Hollow Knight have 4. Hollow Knight had 4. So, is it Sea of Sorrows? Yeah, Sea of Sorrow, not Sorrows. Fuck, I'm in Google Images right now. I see a fucking Silk post, which is just fake information. It's community misinformation. Alright, so song, Sea of Sorrow. Silk Song, Sea of Sorrow. Where is Da Vinci? There it is. Just so I don't just have a blank screen here. So, Silk Song, Sea of Sorrow. Let's just erase this. Silk Song, Sea of Sorrow. What do I think? So we have Silk Song, Sea of Sorrow, just announced like last week. It was last week, right? Yeah, last week. So, as of recording, Sea of Sorrow was announced last week. And based on the visuals, I get a more Rapture from BioShock feeling. I think it's going to be more because that the building and like the building was prominent in like. Let me go rewatch the trailer real fast. It's only 42 seconds. Ads, and more ads. There we go. The fishing line, there's something we'll eventually claim. The building is prominent. And then there's like this ship thing behind her. It doesn't feel like a ship. It feels more like a pod. Like the pods from BioShock. As much as it... Like with the pod, it doesn't feel like a sailboat. Boat, it feels more like a sub. It's more like a sub, so maybe some... I don't think we're going to get vehicle sections. I don't think that fits well into Hollow Knight at all. I think it's going to be a black screen. I think it's just going to be like a tramway type deal. Or bellway type deal with the new area. Speculation for bosses include fish, crab, kraken. No. No vehicle sections. Ports. Ports, we have some various areas of ports. Just a boat like a bellway. I maybe just be thinking too big, but I like to think big with this shit. Ports accessed by a boat like a bellway. Underwater sections that are just kind of confined and not really underwater. Well, that could go into the BioShock section. Like above water, below water. And then just fish, crab, kraken. Hold on, I'm going over my previous DLC ideas. No, I had another one. Damn it. No, what was it? God damn it. This is why I should write shit down, but I just don't. Okay. Alright. I think that's how I'll do it. Do this DLC, do that DLC, do the third DLC, and then do the Got Home DLC. All this is also going to be put over video of me trying to do the little thing, so however long this takes, I'll basically just... just go backwards from there. I don't need that, and yeah, because that's over there. Alright, notes for the first DLC here. Actually, I'll just make notes for... Because I'm going to do this, there's going to be 4, now I'm going to do 4 recordings here. Now that we... Now 2. Speculate / meme about DLCs we know nothing about. Because this is like ideas I had, just like, oh, what if Team Cherry did this? You know, those type of ideas. 5 great bells. Place is sick. Needs healing. Sherma. You to go find some bells at Citadel outposts. Just a bunch of varied environments. Just a bunch of varied environments. Varied environments like a fucking bosses include sandworm. Kinda like the Bell Eater, but worse. Bell Eater, but worse. Moth pigeon from Mount Thay. Kinda like that. I need like 3. I need at least 3 for this. Oh yeah, there's Saint Sherma. When you skip the quest and just silk all over lace. Right, because it's a meme. Because Lace is sick because she doesn't have any silk from Grandmother Silk because she's dead now. So Hornet has to silk all over her to keep her alive. I'm gonna have to put visuals on screen as well. Leave Farloom. This is the 3rd DLC. Leave Farloom get captured. Ish. City of Steel and Steel Assassins. Is it Jin from Hollow Knight? Did I look up Hollow Knight John? No, I looked up Hollow Knight Jin. Yeah, Jin with 2 N's, not like the Jin we know. 4. Steel Soul Jin. Oh, you just find, yeah, going around trying to take down the Assassin's Guild. Avoid monsters and fucking, oh yeah, Forge Father. You got the Forge Father in there. I had that idea. Fucking headmaster of the assassins. And then for the last DLC I want is, of course, there is going to be God Home in one way or the other. So let's return to why am I forgetting? Let's return to Hollow Nest and check on Hollow. Hollow is rebuilding, needs help clearing things and stuff. Maybe like a mushroom boss from the room area. The God Seekers, captured by the God Seekers. It's a theme. Hornet gets captured. and used as a tuning device because of her head shape. And now you're in God Home. Fight Fire Loom bosses till the finals. And then to the finals, and then you fight Mother Hornet. The cursed monster from the cursed ending, Twisted Child ending. Hollow tries to stop you because if you defeat the last boss, the radiance comes back. And then you fight the Shade Lord. This has been my shitty fan fiction. Thank you very much. Alright, so let's record something here. Nope, don't do that. So, as of recording, Sea of Sorrow was announced like last week. And based on the visuals, I'm getting more of a Rapture from BioShock feeling. Like, we're gonna be going through a city that's mostly underwater. Some of it's above water, and we're not really going to be going through the water, like swimming. There's gonna be no vehicle sections. The pod in the trailer seems more like a sub than a boat, but maybe there'll be ports and different sections of the area that's accessible via this pod that's kind of like a bellway. Bosses in this area include fish, crab, and a kraken. Yeah, that'll work. So, as of recording, Sea of Sorrows was announced like last week. And based on the visuals from it, I get more of a Rapture from BioShock feeling. So, I feel like it's going to mainly just be an underwater type city. We're not really going to have a vehicle section. Like, there's the pod in the trailer, but that doesn't feel like a boat on top of the water. It does look to me more like a sub, kind of like the diving bell. Maybe there'll be different ports, sections of the area we can access via that sub, kind of like the bellway, or different ports above water that kind of work the same way. The only bosses I can really think of are fish, crab, and kraken. Alright, that's one. So, as of recording, Sea of Sorrows was announced like last week. And based on the visuals from it, I get more of a Rapture from BioShock feeling. Sniff. So, I feel like it's going to mainly just be an underwater type city. We're not really going to have a vehicle section. Like, there's the pod in the trailer, but that doesn't feel like a boat on top of the water. It does look to me more like a sub, kind of like the diving bell. So yeah, we might not get to funny mode because I need to get all the JPEGs for this shit. And probably put them on screen the way I want to. Now, maybe there'll be different ports, sections of the area we can access via that sub, kind of like the bellway, or different ports above water that kind of work the same way. Because I'd rather get all the visuals for this done now than forget and be like, oh shit, the visuals. Because we still need to do caption review for this. Why did I think we'd get to funny moments? I need to do caption. I totally forgot about caption review. Shit. Anyway, the only bosses I can really think of are fish, crab, and kraken. Kraken. So what we're going to do is just get these 4 audios. Yeah, I'll do the four audios, get the visuals, and then we'll do the last talking head segment, and then caption review. Sea of Sorrow. Export. Sea of Sorrow, and I'll just put it right there. I'll get all the audio here. I'll move this to left, copy, cut, paste, whatever. Alright. Shift J backspace. And now just speculate and meme about DLCs we know nothing about. Like maybe just a bit of a filler DLC. The 5 Great Bells. Lace is sick and needs healing, and Sherma is trying to heal her by smashing the bells together, but she wants you... Well, Sherma's not she, Sherma's a he. But Sherma wants you to go find some bells out beyond the Citadel at some Citadel outposts, because it's a pilgrimage. Where's the propaganda coming from? They gotta have like an outpost or something. I'm thinking like varied environments, maybe a desert area with a sandworm, kind of like the Bell Eater, but worse. Maybe something kind of like Mount Fae, where you fight the moth pigeon thing from Mount Fae. There's also just a Saint Sherma boss, which happens when you skip the main quest and just silk all over Lace at the beginning. It sounds so terrible. And with official stuff out of the way, let's speculate and meme about DLCs that probably are not going to happen, but it's fun to think about. Like the 5 Great Bells. Lace is sick and needs healing, and Sherma's just standing around clanking his little bells together trying to get her to feel better. It's not working, and he wants you to go find some bells from Citadel outposts, because the Citadel is a pilgrimage point. Where are these pilgrims coming from? So kind of explored very different environments, maybe like a desert area with a sandworm, kind of like the Bell Eater, but a worse fight. Maybe something like Mount Fae and fight and a different moth pigeon, you know? Or you can skip the whole quest and just silk all over Lace at the beginning, and you've awakened Saint Sherma because that's unholy or something. Fucking premarital sex moments. And with official stuff out of the way, let's speculate and meme about DLCs that probably are not going to happen, but it's fun to think about. Like, split. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Like the 5 Great Bells. Lace is sick and needs healing, and Sherma's just standing around clanking his little bells together trying to get her to feel better. It's not working, and he wants you to go find some bells from Citadel outposts, because the The Citadel is a pilgrimage point. Where are these pilgrims coming from? So kind of explored very different environments, maybe like a desert area with a sandworm, kind of like the Bell Eater, but a worse fight. Maybe something like Mount Fae. Maybe something like Mount Fae and fight and a different moth pigeon, you know? Or you can... Or you can skip the whole quest and just silk all over Lace at the beginning, and you've awakened... And you've awakened Saint Sherma because that's unholy. Or something. Didn't even capture my laugh. Export. I just called it Great Bells. Throw that. Right here. Adds in a minute. So like 2 minutes really, in reality. Another DLC, because we do know of some cut characters, the Steel Assassins. So why not leave Farloom? Get captured-ish. And because you're being pursued, might as well go stop the problem at its source and go to the City of Steel, where you fight the Steel Assassins and the Assassin's Guild. Hey look, it's Steel Soul Jin from the first game. Oh no, there's void monsters everywhere. Oh, where are they getting all this steel? Oh, it's from the Forge Father. You also fight the headmaster of all the assassins and kick his ass. Yeah. Another DLC, because we do know of some cut characters, the Steel Assassins. So why not leave Farloom? Get captured-ish. And because you're being pursued, might as well go stop. Ugh. Go stop the problem at its source and go to the City of Steel, where you fight the Steel. Forge Father, that's just Forge Daughter in a top hat. Where you fight the Steel Assassins and the Assassin's Guild. Hey look, it's Steel Soul Jin from the first game. Oh no. Just get an Assassin's Creed logo. Oh no, there's void monsters everywhere. Oh, and there's the ad. Alright, back to Da Vinci. And back to reviewing our audio.
Where? Oh, where are they getting all this steel? Oh, it's from the Forge Father.
That is just Forge Daughter in a top hat. A poorly photoshopped top hat.
You also fight the headmaster of all the assassins and kick his ass. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, export audio, Steel, City. Called Steel City. And yoink that over there. Plonk that right there. Alright, last one. Let me, confirm something. Mount... Play, tuning fork. Yep, that's the shape of Hornet's head, roughly. Just wanted to make sure. I'll probably have to get that JPEG. And, of course, there's going to be a God Home DLC one way or the other. We all know this, it's just a matter of how. So let's return to Hollow Nest and check in on Hollow, the knight. Not the knight, you know, this guy. Anyway, Hollow is rebuilding, needs some help clearing stuff. Maybe like a mushroom boss from the shroom area, something, just add some bosses and areas, lore, you know how it is. Get captured by the Godseekers and used as a tuning device because we are a pale being, and look at the shape of Hornet's head. It's the same shape as the thing on top of Mount Fae. Look at it. And now we're in Godhome. Fight Farloom bosses until the finals, and that's where shit gets weird. Just time warping, pale beings and their nature. You now have to fight Mother Hornet from the cut ending. When you didn't bind Grandmother's silk fast enough, so then she consumed you. You must fight the cursed monster from the Twisted Child ending. And you have to fight Hollow, who is trying to stop you. Because if you defeat the last boss, the Radiance will return. And that last boss, who else would it be but the Shade Lord? Maybe a few stages, start by fighting the original knight, then his Shade, and then the Shade Lord. This would be a fine ending, would it not? It just allows Team Cherry to go off and do other things with the world of Hollow Knight that do not have to relate back to Hornet, Hollow Nest, Farloom, anything. They can just pick a point on a map and start anew, just with the same little bugs and the little rules of the world they have. And I think it would be a fine, fine ending to this, whatever you want to call it. I ran out of ideas. I ran out of ideas for what to say there. Oh well, it works. For this, whatever you want to call it. Because I'm just shitting myself, just like, I'm just bullshitting. And, of course, there's going to be a God Home DLC one way or the other. We all know this, it's just a matter of how. So let's return to Hollow Nest and check in on Hollow, the knight. Not the knight. Not the knight, you know, this guy. Anyway, Hollow is rebuilding, needs some help clearing stuff. Maybe like a mushroom boss from the shroom area, something, just add some bosses and areas, lore, you know how it is. Get captured by the Godseekers and used as a tuning device because we are a pale being, and look at the shape of Hornet's head. It's the same shape as the thing on top of Mount Fae. Look at it. Look at it! I want you to look at it! Get a still frame of Patrick holding SpongeBob. Look at it! And just put the tuning device on there. And now we're in Godhome. Fight Farloom bosses until the final... Now we're in Godhome. Fight Farloom bosses until the finals. And that's where shit gets weird. Nope, that's not scroll, that is zoom. Weird. Just time warping, pale beings and their nature. You now have to fight. You now have to fight Mother Hornet from the cut ending. When you didn't bind. Grandmother's silk fast enough, so then she consumed you. You must fight the You must fight the cursed monster from the Twisted Child ending. And you have to fight Hollow, who is trying to stop you. Because if you defeat the last boss, the radiance will return, and that last boss, who else would it be but the Shade Lord? Maybe a few stages. Start by fighting the original knight, then his shade, and then right, then his shade, and then the Shade Lord. This would be a fine ending, would it not? Meanwhile, somebody in the comments, no, it wouldn't be. That's a terrible idea. Well, fuck you, I'm Suction Cup Man. Look at me go! It just allows Team Cherry to go off and do other things with the world of Hollow Knight that do not have to relate back to Hornet, Hollow Nest, Farloom, anything. They can just pick a point on a map. Anything. They can just pick a point on a map and start on a map and start anew, just with the same little bugs and the little rules of the world they have. And I think it would be a fine ending to this. I'll leave the pause in here. Do this. Whatever you want. I just run out of ideas. Whatever you want. My fucking voice got too loud and it broke the microphone. So I have to delete that so do this. To this duology. To this what do you call it? A duology? Sure, duology. What do you call it? A duology? Sure, duology. Sure, a duology, it works. I'll Export audio. God home. Bada bing. Bada boom. Bada bada. How? The final DLC, of course, is almost as long as the other 3. Me, my yapping mouth. Alright. I might add some blur to this. Effects. Toolbox. That's the transition. I want, here we go. Box blur, directional blur, I think I just want Gaussian blur. And default Gaussian blur works. So, as of recording, Sea of Sorrows was... Alright, so now... I'm also gonna bring this over. So now I need other JPEGs. Media pool. I'm just gonna throw all these in here because we don't really need them. First JPEG. Sea of Sorrow. Is there one with... Here. Save image as... put it in 1 times. Silk Song 1 times. Why is this an HTML document? Cancel. The fuck? Why is it trying to save as an HTML document? Why is it not trying to save as like a fucking JPEG? Probably because it's coming from like the Steam store and it's, the fuck? That's odd. Get in the submarine. That's what fucking image says. I think I'll grab this then, since I can't get the one from Steam. Actually, maybe I could. Hold on. Let's go F12. Let's see if I can't get the fucking JPEG out of this somehow. Oh, that one. Oh, I've extracted that. It's a lot wider than it looks in... Yeah, that's weird. Whatever, it'll work. Fuck. Where is it? There it is. Save image as PNG. Perfect. Instead of HTML. I don't know why it was trying to save a fucking HTML document. Save. Let's go to JPEGs. I'm just going to do this off the cuff, more or less. So I know I need this. So as of recording, see, this is probably going to get very stack heavy. So let's do this. Rotate it to a 90-degree angle. Keyframe. Just put it over here. Keyframe, keyframe. Key of Sorrows. Then put this to a... Set that to 0. I think setting it to 0 should be good enough. Sea of Sorrows was announced like last week, and based on the visuals, fuck the visuals. I think this is the other image. Save image as... What the fuck is an AVIF file? Why can't you just use normal shit, internet? The fuck is an AVIF? AV1 encoding. Okay, interesting. I'll give it that. Let's just save image. Nope. Nope. I'm hitting the wrong shit because my brain is flat and this is annoying. Nope. Open with GIMP. Why is the screen black? Oh, wait. That was funny. Alright, I don't need that. Alright. Hey, GIMP is open. File. Export as a fucking PNG. It's giving me the business as GIMP tends to do. Export. The fuck is that? That's probably the lightning bolt. Alright, back to DaVinci. And I should have an actual PNG I can use. I'm going to zoom in on this. Last week. And based on... Keyframe these. Just, nope, no. Go back. That. Set that to 0. Set that to 0. And based on the visuals from it, I get. I'm just gonna move Hornet down there. Grab this. I'm going to shrink it. Put it over here. Keyframe its position. And based on the visuals from it, let's move it over here, there. And based on the visuals from it, I get more of a wrap. I feel like it's going to mainly just be an underwater type. I just faded away feeling. So, Alright, close some tabs that I kind of don't need open. I can reopen shit as needed. Hide GIMP. There we go. I forgot. Please point and laugh. Capture from BioShock. Images. Stealing the first option off of Wikipedia. Where is it? There it is. Rapture from BioShock
Bioshock feeling, so I feel like it's going to mainly just be an underwater. What image do I use here? I'm just going to use that one. Oh, it's a good thing DaVinci can use WEP files now. Too bad now people are using other stupid file formats. To mainly just be an Behold, Sebastian. Underwater type city. We're not really gonna have a vehicle. He's over here. I'm going to keyframe his position. I'm going to move him over here. And that keyframes his position. I'm just going to pick random points here and just make him go up and down. Underwater type city. We're not really gonna have a vehicle section. Like, there's the pod in the trailer, but that doesn't feel like a boat on top of the water. It does look to like the pod. There's the pod. Cropping. Keyframe. Position. The pod. And just crop left and crop right. Pod in the trailer, but that doesn't feel like a boat. Boat on top of the water. It does look to me. Put it over here. More like a sub. Let's get like a Subnautica image. Or no, I know. Iron Lung Submarine. Do I get the iron lung or do? I'm just gonna go with the interior of iron lung. Oh, hey, another WEP file. I don't hate WEP files anymore because I can actually use them. Does look to me more like a no, I want faded. I also want this shrunk, a sub, kind of like the diving bell. Maybe there'll be different ports, sections of the area we can access via that sub. Kind of like the Bellway or different ports above water that kind of work the same way. The only bosses I can really think of are fish. I think of are No. Alright, Tenor. Here we go. That is one fast fish. If I just look up fish. Spinning fish. Here we go. I think I'll go with this one. Save image as Joel Spin.
Save. Da Vinci. Files. Joel spin. Right, because of how it works. Paste attributes, apply, there we go. And then just cut that short. Fish. That GIF is not fish. That GIF is not working right. Crab. We're gonna get crabrave.jpg. Should I get crab? Yeah, I'll get crabberry. Just crab. I'm also going to need to shrink you down. Put you there. Fish, crab, and kraken. And Skyward Sword Kraken boss. I can really think of are fish, crab, and kraken. So let's watch through this whole section. So as of recording, Sea of Sorrows was announced like last week. And based on the visuals from it, I get more of a Rapture from BioShock feeling. So I feel like it's going to mainly just be an underwater type city. We're not really going to have a vehicle section. Like, there is the pod in the trailer, but that doesn't feel like a boat on top of the water. It does look to me more like a sub, kind of like the diving bell. Maybe there'll be different ports, sections of the area we can access via that sub. Be different ports. Sections of the area we can access via that sub. Just be different ports, sections of the area we can access via that sub, kind of like the Bellway, or different ports above water that kind of work the same way. The only bosses I can really think of are fish, crab, and kraken. And kraken. Alright. Next DLC, that's one of 4. And with official stuff out of the way, let's speculate and meme about DLCs that probably are not going to happen, but it's fun to think about. Like the 5 Great Bells. Silver bells. Ah, here we go. Yoink that from the wiki. I keep forgetting where Da Vinci is in my damn hotbar. Bells. About like the. Five great bells. Late and sick and need healing. Let's scale this down, move it over here. That's 2, 3, 4, and another stack up here for 5. It's gonna highlight, paste attributes, apply. about. Like the 5 great bells. Lace is sick and... These aren't going to move. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them just kind of out of the way. That one's kind of in the middle, actually. I can make it in the middle. There we go. Where is it? No, not generate optimized media. Where is it? Is it up here? Ah, new compound clip. Great. And now that's all just one thing, and I believe I can just... No. No? Alright. Well. Let's do this instead, then. Yoink! And yoink. New compound clip. Great. There we go. Now it expands over the whole thing, and it will just work. I'll just put it up there. And then we'll get 5 great bells. Lace. Nope, that, of course. Do we have a... Oh, that's good art. We have one of her lying down. Lying down. That's just Hornet in a mental asylum. I can use this one. Save image as just Lace is sick and just crop Hornet out of there. Crop the bottom up. Crop the top down. There we go. Just throw Lace over here. Lace is sick and needs healing, and just get Sherma from Silk Song. This one works. Save. I don't know how far these are going to need to go out. That needs to be... Whoa, not that one. Not that one. Control Z that, please. Here we go. Scale you down. Flip this way. Sherma's just standing around clanking his little bells together.
I was just trying to get her to feel better. It's not working, and he wants you to go...
Find some bells from Citadel. I do have Hornet. Just a Hornet JPEG. Feel better, it's not working.
And he wants you to go...
Find some bells
from Citadel Outpost, because the Citadel is a pilgrimage point.
Find some bells. Actually, keyframe. Find some bells. Move up. No, 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 no. Not you. You. Keyframe. Wait. Keyframe. Forwards keyframe. Up. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Directly here. He wants you to go find some bells from Citadel Outpost, because the Citadel is a pilgrimage point. Where are these pilgrims coming from? Ah, so kind of explored very different environments, maybe like a... Blasted steps, just get this JPEG. Am I just ripping images off of Google, more or less? These are also in-game screenshots, so... Desert area with a sandworm. Fuck, what's that Zelda boss? This is the boss I was thinking of. Desert area with a sandworm, kind of like the Bell Eater, but a worse fight. Maybe something like a worse fight. Like a desert area with a sandworm, kind of like the Bell Eater, but a worse fight. Maybe something like a Mount. Let's see what I want for like a... Maybe I'll just Faye and fight and a different moth pigeon. And a different fight. Yeah, I'll just do that. Can't find a good image for Mount Faye itself, so let's just get the moth pigeon. And a different moth pigeon, you know? Or you can skip the whole quest. You know? Or you can skip the whole quest and just silk. I might need a splat sound effect or something. And just silk over. I wonder, can I make this image so bright it just turns white? I have an idea. This looks different. This looks different. Mainly this. Oh, wait. Ah, there we go. And just silk. Back to the color page. How can I just make this white? Why is that affecting the damn bell? I don't want to affect the bell. I want this. No, not that. This. I hate how the color page works, like. Part of it's because I don't know how the color page works. Set that back to 1. Edit. And just silk over. Workless. Brain's flatlining. Up, down, because that puts another keyframe there. Silk. Why do I keep trying to go to like a different window, like not just a different tab in DaVinci? Max this. Just why is it not changing? Why is that changing? Why? 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 I'm about to. I think I know what I have to do. I need to lock track so it doesn't fuck with it. Or I need to just shorten it so it doesn't auto-select it. Nope, it's still select. Why is it selecting the top thing? That's the one thing I will never understand, is why is it selecting the top fucking thing? And I don't have audio here, so it's not helpful. Edit. Unlock. Just temporarily move that over. I shouldn't have to. I should just be able to select something in here, go back and forth, because I can't. There's no visual. I could fucking do something here, but we're here, and just back to the color page, up, down. Edit. Silk. Color page and crank it. Just crank it. You can go higher than that. I get 100. I don't know if making all this 100 will do anything. Well, let's make it white. Five. I'm just trying to get this to like whatever the max is. Gamma, help me here. I don't know what's going on. You know, I just realized this is now. Oh wait. That's such a stupid effect. All right. Quest and just silk overlay set. Quest and just. I can probably do this. Quest and just. You know, you can skip. Fade this in. You can skip the whole quest and just silk over. Release at the beginning, and you've awakened Saint Sherma because that's unholy or something. Because that's. Do. Saint Sherma. No, not the bells. God damn it. I input a new thing and you don't automatically select it. Fuck you. No, why? I just adjusted this. Saint Sherma. You've awakened Saint Sherma. Just making giant. And you've awakened Saint Sherma because that's unholy or something. Or something. Third DLC. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're not gonna have time to finish the DLCs, so finish the DLCs next week. The last talking head, caption review, then funny moments. Another DLC, because we do know of some cut characters, the Steel Assassins. Silk Song, Steel Assassins. Whoop. Just throw all that in there, just to clean things up a bit. Shrink this, put them up here on the right. Steal assassins, so why not leave Farloom? Get captured-ish. And because you're being pursued, might as well go stop the problem at its source and go to the City of Steel. Trying to think, the City of Steel. That's just a fucking scrapyard. Go to the City of Go to the Steal assassins, so why not leave far?
Get captured-ish. And because you're being pursued, might as well go stop the problem at its source and go to the City of Steel.
Or you fight the steel assassin. Or you fight the steel assassin. And just swap these around. City of Steel. Or you fight the steel assassins and the Assassins Guild. Hey, look, it's Steel Soul Jin from the. It's Steel Soul Jin from the first game. Oh no, there's void monsters. Fuck, no. This one, the Summon Savior. Jin from the first game. Oh no, there's void monsters everywhere. Oh, where are they getting all this steel? Oh, it's from the. Yep. Forge daughter. The Forge Father. You also fight. And then just shrink it. Get just a top hat. That's not a transparent page. Oh, right. No, it is. It is. Top hat clip art moments. from the Forge Father. It's from the Forge Father. You also fight the headmaster of all the assassins and kick his ass. Yeah. And then just get, like, the fucking Assassin's Creed logo. Get the Assassin's Creed logo and put it on, like, a scorpion. Yeah, that's an idea. Just put it on some type of scorpion. Or, let's just get a picture of, Monarch Butterfly. Yeah, where is it? There it is. Oh, did that not go? No, it's not going. What? What did I save this as? It's another one of those. Open with GIMP. Back over to GIMP. File. Export as. Same thing, but PNG. Export. It's exporting. Give it a second. Hello? Okay, there it goes right after I click. I'm just gonna shrink that down. Where's the Assassin's Creed logo? Here it is. And throw it on top. There. You also fight the headmaster of all the assassins and kick his ass. $18,000. Well, 1,800, not 18,000. And crank that to the right. Forge Father. You also fight the headmaster of all the assassins and kick his ass. Yeah, and this one is going to be the one that takes the fucking longest because A, it's the longest one I'm yapping about. And B, it's going to require a lot of fucking JPEGs. Oh, gosh. Alright. But I think that is good for now. The ads are... Yeah, the ads are coming here soon anyways. So, we'll finish the final DLC next week. Do the last talking head segment. Might need some more JPEGs for that. Probably just one at the very least. Maybe two. Probably two, actually. And then we can do caption review, and then funny moments, and then we'll be done with Silksong. So we still got a fair amount to do with Silksong. There's still a fuckload to do with League. I still gotta do Persona 5. I gotta still, record the voices. I got, like, I'm on page 8 of 12 for the script. And then once that's done, I can actually, like, start chopping things up and getting it all together. Ugh. So yeah. And then we have Stoneblock 3 we can edit if we don't finish Stoneblock. We'll do Stoneblock Wednesday still. We're getting closer. Oh, yep, there it is. Snooze that. File. Save. Let me just check something here. About what I thought. Oh well. Anyway.